When you think of Guatemala, there is a word you may not think of, luxury, but you should. There are some really upscale areas, especially in the capital. Zone 10 is where some of the richest of the country relax and play. It is home to the Oakland Mall, which was decked out in Christmas lights and decorations. And it was only October. We were able to stop into 2 different cafes to try some of the finest coffee of Guatemala, where the level of detail and care was impeccable. We also explored an area that everyone said was obligatory when visiting Ciudad de Guatemala, Cayalá. We can't wait to share this day of luxury with you. We have a lot to show. So let's start with some of that coffee we mentioned.
We're here at a coffee shop in Zone 10 called 12 Onzas. Now I've heard of this coffee shop from another YouTuber when we started doing research about Guatemala. And the reason I got really excited about coming here is because they have an horchata coffee. Now I love horchata and I love coffee, so I was really excited to see what it tasted like mixed together. Somehow we've been here for 7 weeks and we have yet to come to this coffee shop. But we're finally here today and I'm so excited to try it. And Will got a red velvet one, which looks absolutely amazing. The color's amazing. And the table we're on is blue. So the contrast of his red velvet coffee on the blue tiles looks really, really cool. And speaking of things that look cool, the vibes of this coffee shop are really awesome. We've got some swings over here with little lanterns, and same thing on this side. Downstairs, the coffee shop is quaint and it's cute and the colors are awesome. They have like little stickers too. The vibes are really cool. But let's see how this coffee tastes. I really hope it lives up to the expectations. Yeah, so I taste the horchata and I taste the coffee, and it is a great combination. Just like horchata sometimes can be really sweet, that was one of my worries about, is the coffee too sweet? Because I genuinely like coffee, so I don't like when it's super sweet, but it's not super sweet. It's a great balance of the horchata with the coffee. Ooh, I love it. Now, I know this is your coffee, Will, but I have to try it before you do. And what I failed to mention is their coffee art is so cute. This is like a little leaf. So here's the red velvet coffee. Ooh, I think I like yours better than mine. The first taste, like you get the hint of red velvet right away. And again, not too sweet, great balance of both. Yeah, they're both really good. I don't know which one I like better. I think yours. Expect all this Christmas stuff. We're in October and it's already Christmas. One of our favorite YouTubers say Christmas is starting now, and it is, it's starting now. Look at it, it's beautiful. I don't know what it is about malls at Christmas time, but one of my favorite places.
The lady working at Pops was so nice and so friendly. She even allowed us to take some cinematic videos of her making what we have right here, which is our first ever eggnog milkshake. And like Kanti said, Christmas is definitely starting now, and so is the merry-go-round behind us. And it's not just any merry-go-round, it's a double-decker. We've never ever seen 2 levels of a merry-go-round. It's not a Ferris wheel, right? I think it's carousel is the other name for it. And we have this wonderful holiday milkshake with sprinkles on it. Let's try it out. Yes. I love eggnog. A lot of people are excited about pumpkin spice latte season. I'm excited about eggnog season, and this is really, really good. Also here, this place is decked out with holiday lights everywhere you go. Spinning lights, like dangling Christmas rain kind of shower lights, all kinds of different lights. This place is absolutely gorgeous in here. There's also like a VW combi van that I think they're selling crepes and some other French related food. There's a Cineopolis movie theater where they at least have one movie that they're showing in English, probably with Spanish subtitles. This place has so much stuff, fully decorated out in Christmas, lights everywhere. and delicious desserts. Right up our alley. We love it here.
There's even a pumpkin patch. If Christmas is too soon for you, you could come hang out at the pumpkin patch, and they have some really awesome photo spots, and you can paint your pumpkins. And they even have some kind of like Oktoberfest going on, I guess, because there's little kiosks with different German stuff, like chocolates and beer, and it's a cute spot in this mall. Yeah, let's celebrate fall and Christmas.
Oh.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, bien, bien, ¿ustedes qué tal? ¿Cómo les va?
Bien, bien. ¿Qué es esto?
Fíjate que es Jägermeister, es un licor alemán formado de 56 hierbas, todas botánicas, totalmente legales.
Ahorita lo vas a ocupar segundo. Wait, how do I do this? Whoa! I swear I'm a kid at heart. Ah! Oh my goodness. Okay, that's enough. Está bien.
We're making this video today to show the luxurious side of Guatemala, but to be honest, we've seen a lot of luxury and a lot of really nice things while here in this country. But while here at Oakland Mall, we can see why this place was very highly recommended, because it's got great decorations, it's got high-end name brand shops, it's got all kinds of amazing things. So we definitely thank all you guys for letting us know about it, and we highly recommend everyone come visit the Oakland Mall. It's absolutely incredible. And they even have a Christmas world over there. So before we head out for the day, we had a great time, really enjoyed it, but let's see what's in Christmas world before we move on to our next location.
There's tons of music over there, which is a great vibe, but not so great for our video. But this is an awesome coffee shop. It's local coffee that's from Huehuetenango, the field and where they get their coffees from over there, from what I understood. And Injerto, the way the name got here is they found some kind of fruit or plant that was a combination of a papaya and a zapote. And so that's how they got the name of Injerto. But over here we have our first coffee, which is the Pacarama, and this is supposed to be like more of a citrusy type of coffee. So let's take a sip. Yeah, I can definitely taste the notes of the citrus. It's not like a bitter aftertaste or anything like that. It's very smooth. It is light. So if you like more of a light coffee instead of a strong coffee, this one's for you. Now the second cup of coffee that we have here is a bourbon one. This is supposed to be stronger. It is their strongest coffee from what they said. So let's taste. Yeah, just a tad bit stronger. It's not as strong as we would like our coffees typically, but the flavor is awesome. I do prefer this one over the other one. But whatever type of coffee drinker you are, they have a variety of coffees. They have cold coffees, they have cold brews, they have nitros. We did a pour over, they've got espressos. They have so many kinds of coffee. So if you're a coffee drinker, I'd recommend this place. One of the cool things about this coffee shop is they were pouring it into a thermal, and I was like, oh, that's how you serve it? And the barista's like, yeah, it keeps your coffee warm. So they give you the thermal, and then they give you a cup as well, so that way you can pour the coffee from the thermal into your cup and still enjoy a warm cup of coffee.
We finally made it to Cayalá, and I'm a little bit nervous because every YouTuber we've seen try to vlog throughout here has gotten shut down quick. So we're gonna film as much as we possibly can and show you guys one of the nicest areas of all of Guatemala, hopefully before we get kicked out or get in trouble.
As just first impressions as we're walking in, it is so white and pristine, it's so clean, very, very picturesque. It kind of feels like we're walking through the set of a movie scene or something, right?
Yeah.
So let's see what else this has.
Now we're at like a central park area here, and like it's gorgeous. It's overlooking the city. We're a little bit higher up. The grass is super green. There's a statue of a guy partially submerged under the ground. Really don't know the history, and we know it's a famous thing. So if you guys can explain down in the comments and let us know what the giant statue is all about, we'd love to know because it looks really, really interesting. Also, there's a guy out here practicing walking on the tightrope a little bit, and he had the most gorgeous, well, you said little dog, but there's nothing little about that dog.
So yeah, I like this area because it's just like a park and people are just hanging out. Like there's this older guy playing frisbee with his dog, with a smaller dog. But then we saw this big dog. He's so big and fluffy, and I was like, is this your dog? Can I pet him, please? He is really, like, it would be really hard to walk by this dog and not pet him. He was just like, ah, like it was so cute.
It was
so
basically
cute.
A bear.
He did look like a bear, yeah.
And he's like a
Fluffy.
some sort of mountain dog, the guy said. I don't really know exactly what.
So fluffy. But yeah, this is a really chill area. It seems like we're here during the month of I think it said beer festival. So there's little kiosks everywhere. They're selling beer all throughout this area. The sun's coming out. It's such a great day.
Such a great day. Man, the architecture here is absolutely amazing. And there's tons of different types of shops. I mean, you can get suits, you can get dresses.
Yeah, that was so fun trying on a dress. Like, it really felt luxurious. We have no event where we need to dress up fancy, but it was very fun to try on. I just went in because the dresses looked really pretty. And then I said, hey, can I try this on? And she's like, yeah. So I tried it on, and I was surprised it was only $900. I thought it would have been a lot more. Listen, here's the thing. Will said we can have a fancy night once we reach 3,000 subscribers. So we need your help. Get us to 3,000 so I can come back and buy this dress and we can go out on a fancy night.
Absolutely. And in addition to that, we heard about this camioneta that was inside of a restaurant. Now, we thought it was just like the front of it kind of protruding through the wall. It's an entire bus, and it's kind of dark in there, and it's really just is a bar, right? It serves all kinds of like beers and cocktails and stuff like that. It is party central in there, and it's part of a bigger overall area where there's a bunch of different like food and different things like that. It is super cool, and they had like a beer special where you can get 3 beers for the cost of 2, and it's not just bottled beers, it's actually beers on draft, which are my absolute favorite. So you can get a normal lager, or you can get like the dark version, the brown version of the lager. Plus, in that area, we were able to get a really, really nice order of fish and chips. We weren't sure if it was just going to be 1 piece or not, but it was what, like 6, like
the 6 strips,
like fish fingers or something like that.
Yeah.
On top of a bed of fries with different sauces and things like that.
And the breading was perfect. It wasn't like too much breading. It was wonderful. Yeah, the fries were really well seasoned. There was like even some extra like drizzle of some kind of sauce on top of the fries. Excellent, and only for $12. Wonderful.
$12, and we got 3 draft beers for
55?
for 55.
Quetzales. Sorry, we're going back and forth between the two.
55 quetzales. So great environment, great atmosphere, and amazing food. We highly, highly recommend this.
As you can see, Guatemala City should be appreciated for its high-end options. It has plenty of quality food and drinks. We had some of the finest coffee of our travels to date. We agree with those who told us we had to visit Cayalá. The architecture was chic and we really enjoyed the vibe of the area. We highly recommend you come here and treat yourself to a day of luxury. Thank you for watching this video. This is WITY Travels. What could possibly be next?